What's up, friends? Brian Fanzo, iSocial Fans here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about Prezi Video, but for a lot of people that have seen me doing a lot of the Prezi videos that I've been, kind of presenting with, doing some videos with here, one of the things that I've heard a lot was like, Brian, there's all tech savvy, or Brian, that's not my style. And what I wanted to show us is like really the diverse options that we have for presenting and really leveraging Prezi Video. And I've mentioned in some previous videos about I use it on Zoom calls. I use it on virtual presentations. I'm even using it on my weekly videos here on LinkedIn as well. And so the thing I wanted to show is because there are some dynamic ways that we can use it. Maybe you've seen some of the the overlays that I've created, or maybe some of the interactive graphics that I've done using a combination of different tools and pulling in some graphics and animation. And I've also got a little crazy and wild and added kind of a combination of all of that. And for me, that it's all about kind of reinventing or kind of trying to push the limit. But really, when it comes down to it, my mantra has been really the same, right? Right there is that it's press the damn button and put things out there. But for a lot of people, that can still be a little bit overwhelming. And so I wanted to show you, and this is actually something pretty cool that we can do now inside of Prezi, is I actually wanted to show you what the dashboard looks like. So now you're actually seeing, I'm actually sharing my screen here on my desktop, which is another new feature that Prezi just rolled out, where I can actually share my screen inside of this live recording. So you can see these are some of the Prezi videos that I've created over the time. But the thing I felt that I wanted to show you is, yes, that's kind of like the back end of my dashboard with all the Prezi videos that I've created. And trust me, there's many, many more that are going to exist down here. But what's kind of cool about that is you can actually go and visit my Prezi landing page on the Prezi site and view the videos that I've uploaded natively to their platform. But probably even more important is you can actually check out the presentations I've created, right? So there are 42 presentations that I have uploaded onto the Prezi.com that you can actually look at, you can get inspiration from, and some of the times you can even reuse or repurpose some of the things that are out there. And I can tell you that to me is one of these beauties of Prezi Video. And let's say you have a different industry. I typed in cybersecurity here. You can actually search Prezi Video for those that are presented on Prezi Video or on cybersecurity, the topic of cybersecurity. So not only does Prezi Video allow us to do some creative things, but it even allows us to be able to find inspiration, learn from others, and in some cases, use what others have already created. And to me, that's pretty magical. And that's really where you can kind of take this to the next level. And yes, you can still do some graphic overlays, or maybe you don't have the graphics and you want to use, maybe graphics that Prezi has. So I actually searched reinvention, and this is one of the images that came up, and I can as simply as click and add it to my presentation. Now, I know for many, they're like, Brian, that's cool, but I don't want to start over from scratch. Well, guess what I've done? I've even done the idea of, I've imported in existing PowerPoint presentations. One of the presentations that I give as a keynote is Think Like a Fan. And so I actually was able to import the slides from that presentation. And as you can see, they play right here on video. They're not taking up the full screen. I'm not like just a little video up here in the corner. I can actually use these within an existing presentation. So as you might be able to tell right now in this Prezi video, I'm using a combination of pictures. I'm using a combination of graphics and images. I've done screen share. I've even imported my PowerPoint presentations, so you can use those as well. There's so many different ways that you can actually create some dynamic Prezi presentations that I wanted to actually show you guys this presentation framework that Prezi has actually rolled out. And it's so good that I feel you have to take its full screen for a second here. But this is actually one of the things they've designed. And I'm going to share a link here in the comments for you guys to check this out. But for me, what is really interesting about this idea of reinventing our virtual presentations and how we show up on video is it does give us this opportunity to do new things and get creative. But we can't let this idea of being overwhelmed by what's possible stop us from, pressing that damn button. So do me a favor, check out Prezi Video. I actually have a link in the bio or in the comments here that you can actually get 6 months free trial of Prezi Video to give you guys a little taste of what's possible. And the cool thing is you don't need any fancy gear, any fancy technology. And as I've demonstrated in this video, you can do some amazing things all within Prezi Video. You don't need other tools, other software, and guess what? It works with every one of the virtual platforms that I've tested out, over 60 of them. So definitely give it a shot. Thanks for checking out this one, and stay tuned for more Prezi videos coming your way. Cheers.